I'm LaVon Miller with Firepunk Diesel, and we're from Plain City, Ohio, and this is a 2000 S10 with a Cummins diesel power plant in it.
So it's a Cummins diesel power plant, but this is new power plant, something that's been developed? Or
Yes. This is basically, we use the Cummins platform as a base to start off with. This is an all billet aluminum engine that was done by D&J Precision Machine, and we've done stuff like we've increased the height of the deck 1 inch, so we have 1 inch longer rods. And then we also have gone to a dual port exhaust valve design, so it's got 24 valves.
Right.
It's got 1 exhaust port per exhaust valve, so the exhaust manifold has 12 ports instead of 6.
It's some really tricky shit. What's going on here?
Well, we definitely always struggle with airflow with the diesel because we can't run the RPM that the gas engines do, so it's all about trying to move as much air as we can at those low RPMs.
Now there's a giant turbo under there. What's the size of that bad boy?
This is a 98mm Garrett GT55.
GT55, and how many stages of nitrous?
Well, there's 3 main stages that we use for power. We also have 2 stages small stages that we use for spooling. That just makes the truck play real nice. When we drive into the beams, we can be on boost in 2.5 seconds, and it just makes us be able to race the truck easily with those 2 spool jets.
Now, you guys currently hold the record in Pro Mod for fastest diesel truck. What is that right now?
The record currently is 425 at 174 miles per hour. And there's a couple trucks that have been in the low 20s or in the high 20s that have been knocking on the door. But with this new power plant, we also saved about 200 pounds, so we're really hoping to knock that barrier down and see how fast we can go.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things that I found interesting, you said you raced at Bill Lutz's race and no prep. What do you think, what are some of the main differences between racing an event like this, where it's a prep surface, versus the no prep?
Honestly, we ran the same tune-up we ran here as we ran there. Honestly, we put about the same number on the board at a no prep event as what we did on a prep surface here. We're heavy. I mean, compared to the other cars, a lot of the cars are 25.
Right, we're talking about 2,500 pound Mustang.
Last year we were 3150, and right now we're like 2960. With driver.
So it's down in weight a little bit this year, and definitely not as heavy as some of the other stuff we've seen.
That was the main goal with going with the aluminum engine. It saves us about 200 pounds in the long block in itself. And we were able to address some of the other changes we wanted to make the bottom end stronger, make the head flow better, along with losing weight.
Gotcha. Now, you guys obviously leaned on it on the engine dyno a little bit, kind of figured out where it was at, but in this situation, I mean, this is the first outing of the year. You guys haven't really gone crazy with it. What's the game plan? You guys are going into the finals.
Going in the finals, we have a little bit of a different game plan than we normally do. Last year, we really played conservative. We played to win, and we wanted to win a points championship. So we won our points championship last year, and we pretty much averaged 430s, 440s, and that would cover the field by 1 or 2 tenths. And tonight we are going to swing for the fences, so we're going to try to knock down that 425 barrier and see if we can put it in the teens.
So at this point, it doesn't matter. Whatever the cash is, whatever the prize, the points, you guys have a goal in mind that you're trying to achieve.
Pretty much, there's a couple trucks coming out that are all gunning to be the first diesel to the threes. There's not been a diesel-powered vehicle in the threes, and we're going to play ball and see if we can hit a home run.
Right, you got to do it, because at this point, I mean, you guys are so far into it, you know what I mean?
I mean, it is. I mean, the last pass, I think we probably used 2,800 horsepower, judging by what we saw on the engine dyno. So we put a little bit more in it, and we're going to see if it sticks it. If it sticks it, it'll put up a decent number. It's a hero or zero.
Right, it's going to break something, or it's going to go really fast. I like that style.
Maybe a 13-hour ride home, either
super happy, but I like that style, because I mean, no offense to whoever it is you're racing in the finals, I don't even know, but you know that you could probably play it safe and just win the final. But you guys are amped up, and you're like, no, this is why we came out here to do this. So
this particular race, most of the fastest pro mods that we compete against, some of those don't have their cars ready for the first event.
Right, we're early in the season.
Jerry Bickle chassis that have big power plants coming, so we know the pressure's coming, so we're trying to get ahead of the 8 ball and see if we can get it there.
But that's smart too, because then you get the advantage of, now you guys are already a race in. You guys are 6, 7, 8, 9 passes in, and you've got data and everything else. So it's incredible, and I've never seen a truck moved that fast, really. Diesel truck especially.
Well, a lot of people, I mean, that's why we take it to any kind of no prep or TDRA or something like that. It's not the fastest truck on the property, but it definitely gets a lot of attention. Because, you know, diesels have a bad name of just being smoky, smelly, you know, dump trucks. And we've really progressed with the Bosch fuel system. We have wideband O2 sensor, so we can manage our air fuel ratios. We can keep the thing clean. We got no smoke going down the track, and really, it's the most efficient race engine that you can. Like we can run a quarter-mile pass and use less than a gallon of diesel fuel, and run low fours. You know, you put that beside an alcohol car, and they're putting a couple gallons.
Yeah, they're moving some gallonage through there. That's dope. Yeah, and I was wondering about that because I saw I haven't seen a lot of them. I saw you guys had the wideband on it, and I was wondering how that all worked out.
I think we're probably about the only ones that do. I know there's some people that are talking about it, but we did our dyno session with it, and we figured out what the air fuel ratio was that made it happy. Kept adding nitrous till we could lean it out enough to keep the EGTs down. On a diesel, you don't really lean it out. You actually put the fire out, but as you make it leaner, it gets cooler. Opposite from a car, or a alcohol car, or something like that. But it is interesting the differences. There's a lot of similarities, and when it actually comes to power curves and applying the power, but the actual power plant is very different.
Gotcha. Well, look, guys, I mean, you guys have been out here killing it, and I really appreciate it. So good luck in the finals. Hopefully you guys stick it and make it happen, and stay safe out there, brother.
Cool. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks.